all of the titles of Shakespeare plays are a spoiler of who dies. Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet. Greetings gamers and welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm your host Connor Monroe, and if your shirt isn't tucked into your pants, then your pants are tucked into your shirt, unless you're wearing a crop top. If you're new here or haven't yet, be sure you hit like and subscribe for daily gaming content and to keep hearing weird facts from me. Video game movies don't really have that good of a rep, but recently with the release of Detective Pikachu, some people are looking to a brighter future with our favorite media being translated into movies. But what are some video game movies coming out in the nearish future? That's what we're exploring with today's list of the top 10 video game movies coming soon. Roll the intro. And at 10, Sonic the Hedgehog. We all know about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and oh my god do we ever. If you really don't know somehow, I'll catch you up. Here is the first version of Sonic. Yeah, I know. Horrifying. After the trailer was released, fans were furious with the portrayal of Sonic we were getting, which caused the director of the movie to say they'd go back and make some changes. The film was set to release last year, but is now being released on Valentine's Day 2020, since the new trailer was approved significantly more by the fans after the Sonic redesign. The backlash from the first one was so bad fans started trying to boycott Sega, and some were even taking the time to recreate a better version of Sonic with CGI and then putting it in the original trailer. I personally am a much bigger fan of the new version of the Sonic, but I mean, why couldn't we just get something like Detective Pikachu? Seriously, releasing your movie the same year as that made us have such high CGI expectations, and they really weren't met. Meow? And at 9, Minecraft the movie. Yes, there is supposed to be a Minecraft movie coming out sometime in the near future. The current release date is supposed to be around March 4th, 2022, and if you don't think that's soon, just think about how long you've been waiting for Half-Life 3. This is basically Blizzard soon. Over the past year, the development of this movie saw some huge changes. The plot was totally revamped and a release date was announced. They also switched directors a few times and released the plot synopsis. The plot was originally that Steve is the only person in the village that doesn't fit in. But one day while mining for stone, he meets Clunk the Iron Golem, and together they have wacky adventures. But now it's about a teenage girl and her unlikely group of adventurers. After the malevolent Ender Dragon sets out on a path of destruction, they must save their beautiful blocky overworld. I'll be honest, when I read the first plot, and I didn't know that it had been changed, I was pissed. I wanted something with action, like the Wither, Ender Dragon, or even Herobrine. And now seeing that the Ender Dragon will be the main antagonist makes me feel better about this, and I'm kinda looking forward to it. But hopefully it's animated, because if it's not, what the f? And at 8, Super Mario Bros. I swear to god they're trying to set up a Smash Bros. Universe. In January of 2018, Nintendo announced that it would be partnering with Illumination, the studio behind Despicable Me and the Incredible Minions movie, to create an animated Super Mario Bros. Because we all know how the last one went. Mario has been synonymous with Nintendo and video games for decades, and usually Nintendo was protective when it comes to the rights to this character, especially after that damn Mario Bros. Live action movie. But this time Shigeru Miyamoto will serve as co-producer. He's Mario's creator. I wonder if they're going to get the original Mario voice actor as well. Fun fact, you probably already know, but Charles Andre Martinet, the voice actor for Mario, also voiced Parthenax in Skyrim. Yeah, this guy.
And so perhaps your destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say?
Is the same as this guy.
Hey, let's play checkers. Great, I'm a like. Go fish?
That's just f***ing nuts. Number 7, Tomb Raider 2. The sequel to 2018's Tomb Raider movie is set to release March 19th, 2021. Somehow they managed to get Amy Jump on the project as the writer, a longtime Ben Wheatley collaborator, and she has an impressive resume, with cult films like Kill List, A Field in England, Free Fire, and High Rise, all of which are dark and sinister and hint to a darker and deadlier Lara Croft movie than we've ever gotten before. According to Deadline, Alicia Vikander, who plays Lara, was a fan of the work Amy had done on the script, which is good. If the actor really likes the script they're working with, then they will do significantly better than they normally would, or if they hated it. And with a video game movie, we really need to have something good come from this. They don't do really well. And at 6, Monster Hunter. Set to release on September 4th of this year, Monster Hunter is supposed to connect their dune-like sand-covered world to ours. They get to bring this massive Japanese game to the world. A United Nations military team falls into a portal to an alternate world, where hunters fight giant monsters. Two groups work together to defend the portal portal, thwarting monsters from entering and invading Earth. Little is known about the movie, especially to me since I can only find the release date and synopsis, but if you have any further information let me know in the comments, and also let me know how you feel about the whole portal thing. I think they should have just focused on the game world instead of trying to link it to our world, because we play these games as an escape, and that's why people enjoy them, because it's another world set apart from ours, and if you bring them together it loses that feeling. It's giant monsters for f***'s sake. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down below. Halfway through at number 5, Halo. Okay, technically this is cheating because Halo was planned to be a series, but I'm gonna count it. Showtime is currently filming a 9-episode live-action series based on Halo and the Master Chief, who will be played by Pablo Schreiber. The series will be produced by Steven Spielberg's Amblin Television, and they have gotten Otto Bathurst to direct the pilot of the series. He's the director of Black Mirror. The series will premiere in early 2021, and there is no word as to what month or day, but most likely within the first 3 months of the year, so January to March. It is also unclear what direction the series will be headed in, whether they will focus more on action or storytelling, and it is unclear what the plot of the series will be. Are you excited for this series, and do you consider this cheating? Because technically if you watch all of them at once, it's technically a movie, but I know you're probably not happy with it, but gotta do what you gotta do. And at 4, Uncharted. This has to be one of the most talked about game to film adaptations of the year. The Uncharted series is a PlayStation exclusive that is along the same lines as Indiana Jones, and the movie will follow the same structure. Tom Holland, yes, Spider-Man, is set to star as a young Nathan Drake and is pushing for his Avengers co-star Chris Pratt to portray Sully. The movie will serve as a prequel to the game, hence why they've cast a young actor for the role of Nathan Drake. Dan Trachtenberg, who directed 10 Cloverfield Lane, will direct the movie that is set to release December of 2020. But since we have little information about the plot and the other casting choices, I have a feeling that it will be pushed probably around mid-2021. Like, let's say July 8th, 2021. I've said it and I've been specific. If it ends up being correct, you all need to subscribe because holy crap, I'll lose my mind. I'm psychic, if that ends up being the case. And at 3, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, there's supposed to be a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. How they plan on making a game about a tableau-like first-person horror, I have no idea, but based on the studio behind it, the movie will be incredible and a smash hit. Chris Columbus, no, not that Chris Columbus, is set to direct, write, and produce the movie. He directed the first 2 Harry Potter films. There is no set release for this movie, but we can assume it's coming soon, since in November of 2018, Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, posted on Steam that he had tossed out the script and is starting from scratch, and now with the aid of Chris Columbus. While the project was originally going to be produced by Warner Brothers, the company responsible for Paranormal Activity has bought the rights to it, and that's what Five Nights needs. Indie company for an indie game. I say indie because they were kind of new when they got Paranormal Activity, but now they're kind of real well known. And at 2, Mortal Kombat. Following the release of Mortal Kombat 11, we got some additional news that a film adaptation was in the works. A new Mortal Kombat movie produced by James Wan began filming in Australia later last year. The film is supposed to be directed by Simon McCoy and is set to release March 5th, 2021. And if you're scared, that's understandable. The 1995 Mortal Kombat movie was not well received by critics or fans, getting a 47% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics and only a 58% from the audience. While that may not be entirely accurate since multiple people could have made multiple accounts and reviewed multiple times, it is still something to gawk at since the audience score is typically much higher, just like it is for the 1997 sequel Mortal Kombat Annihilation that got a 2% from critics on Rotten Tomatoes and a 25% from the audience. Yeah, that's not good. Very not good. Because grammar. Finally, in at number 1, Free Guy. Holy crap, am I excited for this movie. It looks like the perfect storm. From the studio that brought you Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and The Lion King twice, comes a story about a totally original game that is in no way a parody of or in any way related to Grand Theft Auto 5 Online and its NPCs. One NPC named Guy is tired of living his normal life only to get beat up and shot by other player characters, where bank robberies, flamethrowers, and Fortnite dancing is normal. After killing a player and taking his HUD glasses, Guy goes out on a mission to kill all the players and restore peace to his world, with the help of a player, who he'll probably have to kill. Oh well. Once he's told that this world is a video game and that he isn't real, he decides he's not gonna be a good guy, he's gonna be the great guy. Is that a Glock in your pocket? No. It's 2 Glocks. Oh, and did I mention it's starring Ryan Reynolds and set to release summer of this year? No? Well, there you go. This movie is gonna be great, right? There we have it, friends, the top 10 video game movies coming soon. What video games do you wish had movies, and what movies did I not include on this list that you wish I had? Let me know in the comments. And while you're there, might as well hit like and subscribe for daily gaming content and ring that bell to join the clan and level up. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been and shall remain Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video. It's the whistling guy. Holy I thought I was gonna be safe today. Oh my god.